What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
And I'm still James.
All right, so we up to episode 5 on Obi Wan Kenobi. It is going to be 6 episodes, so it's almost done. This is the second to the last episode. Before we get into the full discussion, overall, how did you feel about this episode?
I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun with this one.
I did as well. And like I told you early on when we started watching this series, I'm here for Vader.
Yeah. I mean, look, I know the title is Obi-Wan, but Vader's the main character.
Yeah, for real.
Like, that's what we came here for.
I mean, and then I don't know if they're going to give Vader his own series or whatever, but this is close. We're going to get to it. But, yeah, Vader's clearly the more interesting character.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan always never been, like, an interesting character to me. He's
Like, he cool.
the old mentor, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've been having some fun with this, man. And then the thing is, I know people was down on Reva at first. Now it's been revealed what I have been saying since the beginning, and I didn't really check to see how people feel about it now. But I know there's a lot of people they gonna dig their feet in the sand and they gonna stand fast on what they said because they don't want to go back on it. But to me, it just makes all sense for her to be a youngling and all her rage and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it makes sense, and now it's like coming from that standpoint. How do you feel about her performance?
Because I at worst, I thought she was being a little heavy-handed with the acting, right?
Right.
At worst. But now that we know that she's been actively channeling her anger towards Obi-Wan so that Vader would know that she was coming after him.
Right.
That makes way more sense.
Exactly.
So she'd have to be over the top with it.
Yeah.
Just to mask that.
Right, and it's like we said, this is personal for her. The rest of the other question is business.
Yeah.
It's business, and we said before, they don't want to kill all the Jedi's because they don't want to be out of a job.
Yeah.
So that's why they all lazy with the shit. Like, yeah, we give y'all a reward if y'all see any Jedi's.
Here's our card. Call the tip line.
That's basically how it was. Yeah. Call the tip line if you see some Jedis. We're going to be in the tent chilling. Reva, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes sense to me. And I'm like, okay, well, I know, like I said, people got their feet digged in the sand. They're not going to budge off their position. But seriously, it's time to let that go and just move on with the damn series. Just learn how to enjoy the shit.
Yeah.
So, okay, as we saw at the end of episode 4, which is my least favorite episode, that they was escaping off whatever base this was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this supposed to be where the Jedi? Is this under the Jedi Temple or something? Was this where the Jedi Temple was?
I don't know.
Because they got all these dead Jedis.
So like, at least like they even had at least like one youngling preserved.
I know.
So like, I don't know if this is
Why?
a tomb or a
I
prison.
heard that they was experimenting on them to like create Snoke and like they're trying to find
I
a
heard
way
that
to
one
put
as well.
metachlorians into clones.
Mm.
That's what they doing.
Okay.
I don't know why
If you look at some of the folks in there looked like they were clearly out when they went in, but some of them was clearly not.
What do
like
you mean?
the one youngling is like still actively like recoiling in fear.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why is it just a dead body? Why is it look like they suspended in animation?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what exactly?
I don't know what exactly all of that is, because like it'd be different if it was carbonite, right?
Right,
You
right,
know
right,
how
right.
carbonite works. I
It
don't
seems
know
that
what
they was just in water,
like some kind of
or
fluid
they kind of like,
field.
but they why they got a facial expression the way they
Yeah.
look.
Like the one kid's like
Yeah,
doing his Macaulay Culkin, you know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Right.
like I
It's a
don't
bit
know.
weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they wanted to make some kind of a cool look, but when you do that, you're gonna have to give us a little explanation for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's talk about what everybody's been talking about. All right, we get a flashback to Anakin and Obi Wan when they was training. Now we talked a little bit about this earlier. Now you said he looked like he's 60. I think he looked his age. His age is real age, 40.
Like, I think he looks closer to Ewan McGregor's age, but
I think he at least looked 40. Come on. And I was looking like, okay, he looks like an older man, but I mean he looks like a mature man, which he is. 40 is a mature age, is middle age. But the thing is,
but he looks like he's had some hard living.
I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you the problem with that is, and I feel like now I'm not speaking for you, but I just feel like your eyes are used to seeing when a person disappears and they come back, they look so much older because you don't see them age. Like when you see an actor that's active and you see them progressively get older, you used to it. But if you see an actor when they was 20 and then they come back and they 44, you're going to be like, damn, he got old. Because your eyes are so used to that 20-year-old face. You know what I'm saying? And now I ain't saying that that's for sure what happened, but I feel like that's how people, it's all about perception.
I can admit the possibility.
And so Hayden Christensen pretty much stopped acting for about 15 years. Like his last movie, I don't remember his last movie, but the last time
it would have probably been something like Takers.
Yeah, like, and that was like early 2000s, like Jumper, like Jumper and Taker, but that was all like 2005, 2006. You know, maybe 2008. I think he was in that. It was oh no, he wasn't in that movie. I was thinking, wasn't he in that? I kind of was confusing him with another one of them actors. Anyway, I think Takers was the last thing I remember him in.
Yeah.
Point is, that's early 2000s, mid 2000s. So he ain't did nothing about 15 years. So you ain't seen him. And it's like 15 years later, damn, you look old. You know what I'm saying? And we got a little clip of that. And just let me see what y'all feel like. So I want some comments. I wanted the people think he looked too old.
Or properly seasoned.
But the problem is they try to make it look like he's the still Padawan from when he was 18. Why y'all do that? I don't know. I mean, they didn't de-age him or nothing. But let's look at this. You tell me.
Oh, there you are.
Like, damn, last time I saw you was 18. Now you 42. What the fuck?
That's like, whoa.
Well, the other thing is, he looks clearly like he's 40, and he's playing 18. That's a problem.
Because
it's almost like he in high school.
It reminds me of the first, like when I look back on the first Spider-Man and I see old boy is Flash Thompson, and I'm like, oh.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah. I'm like, which is funny because he looks younger now than he did back then.
But he had no facial hair.
He didn't have any facial hair, but it was just like it was.
He didn't look old. He just looked way too old to be in high school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that he looked out like unnecessarily old. Like why is someone this old in this high school acting like it? Like it's the Steve Buscemi. What's up, fellow kids? You know?
Like what the? Oh, so anyway, this is a flashback of. I kind of like this. I like how they do this where it's going to be to the plot. The flashback is going to be where he ain't his lesson he should have learned
but didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
And the flashback is gonna say why he's gonna fall for a trick later or whatever, you know. But this is like basically one of their duels, so it got good choreography, and it's picking up where they left off of how they fought on episode 3 on Revenge of the Sith,
and your boy got to say the line,
which
it's over, master.
Oh, he didn't say I got the high ground.
He didn't say I got the high ground. No.
Well, we can watch a little bit of this, as much as we can, without getting,
Schmack.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's look at a little bit of this and see how we feel about it.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, Master. Are you?
The third sister is here.
I am not interested in civilities.
Hey, what's his name was on point.
His
Earl James. James Earl Jones on point with that voice. It's like he ain't lost a step. He about 90 years old.
I was just watching a video where someone was complaining about his Mufasa from that last Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he ain't got it no more. And then I'm like, just wait.
Nah,
just wait.
It's on point, man.
Yeah.
It's on point. And I bet you, what's his name got some football pads under there because he looking big. Because you know,
look,
what's his name is.
So long as you don't do no more of those quick turns out of the chair like you did earlier.
Popped up like who said my name? But no. So
why in my head? Coming, mother.
But as we know that Reva, I kind of forgot about this part. What was they talking about? Reva had set a trap for him, and Vader basically said, "Look, hey, if you come through, you good." Oh, that's right. Didn't he just make her Grand Inquisitor? So he made her Grand Inquisitor on this episode or whatever because they found out where they at. And he's like, "Okay, you did good, Grand." Honestly, this title means nothing because Vader don't give a shit about the Inquisitors.
No.
So it's like, you want to be the number one loser? Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like that's the thing. It's like the Inquisitors aren't Sith; they're just Dark Jedi.
Yeah.
Like they're following Sith teachings, but like the Ruler 2 is still alive and well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They just like assistants to Sith.
Yeah. So it's like, look, y'all go handle that light work.
But I guess I would even say, hey, if I'm gonna be just an assistant, I'm gonna be the number one assistant. Like I'm head crew chief.
It's like, look, do you see this?
I'm
badge?
crew leader at the Jack in the Box.
Hey, look, it says assistant manager.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I handle the cash register. You just get them fries right. We can see a little bit of that though.
Grand Inquisitor. Set a course, Captain. We leave for Jabim at once.
Jabin.
My lord, we're approaching Jabin.
Like he could say anything and it would sound
I
out.
know.
Down the facility.
I would like
It
a
is
small
not them
fry
that we need to break.
with a medium shake.
So so he made Reva Grand Inquisitor, but like we said, it doesn't matter. It's just you crew chief, you the crew leader in Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
It's like who gives a shit?
Like you get a 20-cent raise.
Yeah, I know. You get to tell people what to do, but ain't nobody listen to you for real.
You get to cut the line at the lunchroom. You know, all that.
Yeah. So okay, they flashback. They kind of went back and forth to the flashback. So let's get a look at some of that choreography we was talking about with Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor actually doing some good fighting, where they kind of they fighting in the same style they did in Revenge of the Sith, with a lot of twirling.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that. I was like, boy, there's one scene they did.
It's like,
and I was like, really?
what? Like,
ain't nobody even sit there and let you do all this shit.
like every time I see that, all I hear in my head is Bruce Lee. What was that? An exhibition?
All right, look a little bit of this fighting.
A Jedi's goal is to defend life, not take it.
Shut up.
Mercy doesn't defeat an enemy, Master. Why, you're gonna lose.
Launch the attack.
But this is skipped a little, but
Yeah.
you get the point. It's probably helping us to skip. But no, you get the point. It just shows both. I guess what's name was also having the same flashback to that same moment or
Like,
whatever.
'cause I think the point of it is they're both seeing it different ways. Because he's
Yeah.
saying, nah, I can beat this dude. I've done it before.
Right.
You know, and Obi-Wan's like, nah, he's still got that
Right.
weakness, that blind spot.
Right. Which is, I thought that made this a good episode where, and we going to see, matter of fact, I ain't got that clip, but if you thought stormtroopers were useless before, my God, these motherfuckers was 2 feet away from people and still missing. And it's starting to be not funny no more. it get to a point. I pay you. You don't have to do a good job.
I don't think I ever sent you that video. There's a channel called Corridor Digital. They redid the effects and everything on a lot of scenes with stormtroopers. Like, what if like maybe they just have poor vision care? What if we actually fix their eyes, man? Like, what if that's all it took?
I don't know if that'll help.
Some corrective lenses in the helmet.
Because the thing is, they so bad.
Like, they have to be effectively blind.
Okay,
right?
so let's set the scene up. All right. As we saw in the last episode, Reva put the tracking device in Leia's little droid. And now they know where they at. And that's why he made her Grand Inquisitor. And they are going to, it's kind of like the scene in the second movie, Last Jedi, where they need to break into this bunker, and they got a door. This made me so mad though, because they got the door there, and they got the weapon to shoot through it, and because they got the blast door down, so they like, hey, that's gonna hold for a minute, but they're gonna blast through after a while. Yeah. And Ice Cube Jr. is, which O'Shea Jackson Jr. actually doing a good job. He's good. He's actually a good actor. He's a legitimate actor.
It's just you can't ignore that look.
But he doing a good job, which I'll be like, I don't want to be no rebel because y'all dirty refugees. Like y'all can't do nothing but just cower in fear. Like y'all cannot do nothing cool. Leave us alone. And get shot. But he doing a good job at doing what he's doing. My whole point is they in this bunker and they got this blast door, and Reva is in charge of getting to Obi-Wan. They shooting the door, and Obi-Wan trying to stall for time, so I guess he reach out with the Force and try to talk to Reva.
Yeah.
So they got this scene. Now I'm not sure exactly if this is what it is. Now you tell me. I don't know if you know.
Okay.
Once they touch the door, is that them talking through the Force?
I have no clue.
Because I
hope so.
If this door is that thin, why the hell y'all got to blast through the damn door?
Like,
that's thinner than my wall at home.
Yeah. Because like metals tend to have some resonance, but if it's thick enough to withstand the blast it was taking.
But right. But I'm gonna give them one thing: they both touched the wall.
So I'm thinking
that's them talking to each other using the Force.
Otherwise, that's some dumb shit.
It's like, how can that door be that thin that you could? And they wasn't yelling; they talking their normal voice.
Now listen, this is how it's gonna go.
Like, right, and they listen, like and they can hear each other perfectly.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was the
Force. Even the thinnest wall, you ain't gonna be able to hear somebody so clear that you can talk to them.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll say they're reaching out through the Force because they touching the wall. So
See, what I thought you were going to complain about was they spent like.
Oh, I ain't done yet. Go ahead.
Because like they spent 15 minutes trying to blast that door down.
Oh no! Don't get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Okay. Which was like, really, really. How did y'all not see the flaw in this logic here? Like if I would have edited this, I was like, that's stupid. I have to change something here. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I would have to change something to make this make sense. They talking through using the Force, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I was gonna talk about what they talked about.
Oh yeah.
Where we finally get to find out what her motivation is, why she's so mad, and I did like how Vader said, your rage. So that's rage, like. All her emotions, that is rage. Yeah. And everybody was like, why she so? It makes it make more sense that, that she is mad. Because think of it, if she wasn't mad, it was like, damn, all the shit she went through, she's kind of calm.
There's no reason for her to be that mad if this is just ambition, right? She just wanted to be great and
exactly.
Like, driven, sure. Intense, absolutely. But she is wrathful 24/7.
Right. So they showed that she was a youngling. And she... I guess he was Vader. When Anakin was killing all the younglings and killing everybody at the temple, she was one that got. I don't know if he missed on purpose or whatever, but she got stabbed in the shoulder. The good guy place to get hit. It's like, damn, maybe he was busy killing some others. Like, I might have missed one, but that's cool. Like it's like I don't know how he did that. I ain't never seen nobody get stabbed in the shoulder. Because anytime somebody gets stabbed with a lightsaber, that's their ass. Like, that's it. You know, that didn't happen to Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon died. But again, well, Darth Maul, he ain't going to miss.
Right.
But one kind of makes me wonder, maybe, I guess that's me thinking about too much. Obviously, maybe he missed on purpose because he sent something.
I mean, maybe. But like,
Yeah, but we wouldn't know that.
yeah.
That's just us speculating.
Yeah. But like when you see it though, it's a little aggravating to me. 'Cause it's like, is my sound on?
I don't think so. I heard.
Okay, that's better. It's a little aggravating to me because like when you're watching it happen, I'm like, there's not only is there no way you missed, it shouldn't matter if you did. You made contact with a small child with a lightsaber.
Yeah, but he did miss, but he just hit her in the shoulder, not the.
I don't care, man. like, so we talking about a wound about this size.
Well,
right?
it ain't the wound. It's just the fact that it's not in a vital.
I'm just saying
area.
though. It's like it.
Plus, it's automatic cauterized.
I know
she ain't
it's
gonna bleed
cauterized,
to
but
death.
like you can still catch infections though.
Well, okay, forget all that. But the point is, you a Jedi. You know how to kill. You're not gonna just hit somebody in the shoulder.
Like how many other people did he kill that day that survived? Like
I don't know, but she said she played dead. And that's how she did survive. Which I mean, okay, I get that. That's hey, you gotta survive.
do what you gotta do.
But that was the whole thing. And then now we realize that she want revenge against Vader.
Yeah.
She don't. She playing the long game.
This was never about Obi-Wan. He was a means to an end.
Right. She's playing the long game.
Yeah.
And also, but she also do have emotions to Obi-Wan because he did lead them, and she said something about them not coming back.
Yeah.
You never came back to look for us.
Yeah.
You just left.
Never even tried.
Right.
Just ran and hid.
And that's what I said when I first realized she was a youngling.
Yeah.
That's got to be why she mad, because she was expecting him to come save him, and he said, "Fuck that, I'm out."
He said, "Look, my name is Ben. Ben.
My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it." But no. So we find that out, and I'm like, okay, cool. Finally, they get some clarity to it. They could have done it in a better way. It was just kind of like the way it happened. It just wasn't that reveal for. I don't think people. I don't think people feel.
Because I feel like most people either still don't get it or got it way earlier than this. So it's like it doesn't really feel. There's no impact to it.
Yeah, I'm not really hearing people say, "Oh no, I get it now," and people, "Oh, it's still bad."
Yeah,
but whatever. I it makes more sense for me for her.
Yeah,
it helps that character to me.
Like, because it's that much harder to hate on her character when you know her motivation.
Yeah.
So like now that it's laid out, I was like, say she shouldn't be that mad.
Yeah. Right. And then now that it is laid out, you can't hold her. You hold it against her because you thought that it was just for nothing.
Yeah.
So you feel like, oh, she just acting out. She just overacting. No, she got a reason.
Yeah.
And she did that for a reason.
A perfectly understandable reason.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, that she get to, she like, I'm gonna break the. She was like, all right. So I thought she was gonna be like, all right. Obi-Wan was like, let's work together. And he's like, she like, you know what? The hell with you. You a coward. You left me to die.
Forget all that talking.
And you can't get the job done. So I'm gonna take out Vader myself. I thought she was gonna be like, hit this door again. Nope. After them trying to break through the door with this big cannon that wasn't working, she just sliced through the door.
Just sliced through it
like
and
butter.
Sliced through it, pushed it open. Like
sliced through the door like butter. Why did we even waste time shooting the damn door when you can slice through the door like butter? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a hot knife through butter.
It's like that always pisses me off. Like where they want to pick and choose when a lightsaber can cut through something.
Yeah.
Where it's like they'll have a whole conversation. It's like, I don't know if it'll cut through this much. Whatchamacallit. We need to find another way out of this room. And then in the middle of the fight that happens immediately after, someone will cut through the door. Come on, we gotta go.
Like the whole point of this is that we couldn't get through the freaking door, and you just killed my whole whatever we set up. It just got wiped out.
Yeah.
So anyway,
it was no longer convenient for them not to get in.
So anyway, this is the part I was talking about with the stormtroopers. Y'all got to do something with these damn stormtroopers. I swear, they don't have to be powerful, but you cannot make them this goddamn useless. It is making me so bad that. So they bust through the door. The rebels on the other side. They got a full battalion, and they got all automatic weapons, and they shooting. They are as close as you. They close as you and I. They're close, this close, and they miss. And they miss it. And Mike be like, "Calm down."
Like,
and they miss it.
I mean, because like,
explain that.
Look, I'm good at theorizing. I can't come up with a good reason for this. Cause like,
I ain't a good shot, but I ain't gonna miss this close.
Like, cause like that's the thing though. Like, I always hate convenient misses. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like the only reason you missed was because that person wasn't supposed to die. That thing, you know. But this is beyond that.
Man.
This is even beyond that. It's just like we've decided stormtroopers can't hit nothing, so they don't hit nothing.
Okay, this is what they should have done. That would have helped this scene. When they blast through that door, they should have flooded the room with smoke or something where they couldn't see. Give them a reason why they missing.
Yeah,
you know
that would have been good.
Like, damn, they got a diversion, you know, and they got some guerrilla warfare tactics,
or like flank them or something, so they divide it so they can't shoot. You know,
they just standing there shooting and they shooting,
just missing in the shooting gallery.
And they. A couple rebels got shot, but they were shooting way more stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, who hired you guys?
Like, y'all got rushed through basic training or something. This is one thing about Star Wars that still aggravates me a lot. Is like, at some point, if the stormtroopers are cold enough that they are a threat to normal people, they should be a threat to anyone on screen, right? Like, Jedis aside.
Yeah,
normal people with like limited resources shouldn't be out killing stormtroopers.
True, and also, it's just the fact that do I got to do everything? It's like I know I'm a badass, but that's why I hire you to take care of shit like this.
Yeah,
I take care of the Jedis, you take care of the rebels. How hard is that?
Cause imagine this, right? Let's say you an admiral. Your job is to stay on the ship and give orders, right? And every time your troops engage, you guys step off the boat and come down and win the fight.
Dude,
everybody fired. Court martials all around.
You gotta get you a new crew.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. They finally take over the base. I guess they retreated to a point where they wasn't at or something. I'm not sure. Or did she make a truce with him or something? Because when they started to get away, okay, because she said, okay, once Vader got there, she's like, hey, I got Obi-Wan inside.
Yeah.
And then Vader came in. He came in like a G. Yeah. Move, where you at? Where that nigga bone? That's why Vader came in, dog.
That's exactly what it was. He wasn't wasting no time, man.
Hold on, I got a little bit of that. He came in like...
Where is he?
Where that nigga bone?
I will bring him in myself.
Dude walked in here like the Hammer Man.
I know. Hold on, I'm gonna say it.
Hey,
but
yo.
the way he came in that mug, and then look, how many times the ship got away from him at the last minute?
He said, we ain't playing it today.
Not today. They was like, so long, sucker. We out of here. Wait.
Bring your ass.
Damn, what's wrong with this?
Why are you running?
Hey, that was a badass scene. Now they cut this up a little bit, but that's cool because that might help me with the copyright.
Right. But man,
but basically they thought they was gonna make this smooth getaway.
Man,
I know the physics is different Ships can't take off that fast, can it? It's just
They shouldn't be able to. But look, and Vader said, nah, that ain't physics. Hold up.
No, not today. Not today. I didn't have too many ships pull away from me at the last minute, and I'm just watching y'all leave. Not today.
Ain't gonna turn and burn on me. Fuck
I
that.
love when he pulled that bitch down and snatched them doors clean
But
off.
you know what that reminded me of? Force Unleashed when Starkiller did that.
Right. Oh, he didn't do it just that way,
He
though,
didn't do
right?
it that way, but
Right.
nah.
But
I'm like, now I see where he learned it.
snatched them doors clean off it. Word it.
He ripped that motherfucker straight open.
But they did it to him again.
Yeah. But look, now you know he pissed.
They did it to him again.
Man.
Like now they go back to the flashback to say this is Obi-Wan's version
Yeah.
of
So
how he
right.
outsmarted
So
him.
before we get to that point, like in Vader's recollection, he remembers up to the point where he has Obi-Wan disarmed and he thinks he's won. And that's where he stops thinking about
because he was thinking like, I know his next move going to be
Yeah.
because of that fight we had. And Obi-Wan thinking, I know what his next move is going to be because that fight we had. And
So
I can use
it's that whole like, so he knows how I plan, and I'm gonna plan around that.
Yeah, right. But it's a little bit of this fight though. Let's see how much they share. You don't look 60. Stop it.
I mean, I was exaggerating when I said 60. But,
I know.
Yeah.
But he looks his age.
He look a little older than he should. I like it's not that as drastic as a lot of folks is making it sound, but he looks older than I'd expect.
Like the picture I showed. I don't know why they did that.
That was dirty.
People
Why
was
they do him
assholes.
like that?
So
They
anyway,
definitely made him
so
look 60 in that one though.
they got away. Vader's like kind of pissed off. I don't know why Reva think this is a good time to make her move.
Man, that's one thing I haven't wrapped my head around.
It's like what well, you've been planning. I don't know. I don't know what your plan was. Maybe she was trying to catch him where he can let his guard down. This actually would be a good time because right now she can say Obi-Wan killed him.
Yeah,
If he died, she could be like, "Damn, Obi-Wan beat him. Damn, he's better than he thought." Well, you know, I'm in charge now, so
it's like,
let's.
damn, I didn't think he'd be
because
able to do
if
it.
he did die, wouldn't she be the next in line?
Technically,
Yeah.
but like I'm trying to figure out how that shit would go. I was like, yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, he said I should be in charge now.
Well, she is the Grand Inquisitor though.
Yeah,
So-
but it's like it's so. But then there's the reveal after that
Was that?
that he knew the whole time.
Oh, right. Or he
Uh,
might just said that.
I
Sometimes
don't know the way 4x4 head coming back.
but I know we're talking about, but sometimes, hey, I say that too. Even if I didn't know, I knew.
What's you finally revealed yourself.
I knew that. Shit, ain't gonna change something. But no, but yeah. So she finally make her move, and then we get to see this is a badass fight because Vader is toying with her.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how much they're gonna cut on this, but we can get at least a nice little glimpse of this.
He was wise to use you against me.
Like the fact that she thought she ever had a chance, man.
Hey, you know what though?
Are we just gonna ignore him grabbing the lightsaber?
It's kind of too much, but pick
Man.
up. Go ahead, pick it up.
But like
I'm gonna give her credit too. She doing some good fighting.
she got
on
some
this.
good moves, but like he doing that It Man stuff on her, like just like get out of here.
Where I mean, and then also what's dope is, I was like, "Where's his lightsaber?" He didn't bother. He never even pulled out his
Man,
lightsaber.
I don't need my shit. I'll take yours if I
right.
need one.
I know. And not only that, my dude is toying with her, and he's fighting her with the Force the whole time.
Yeah.
Like he's not
barely moving.
using no sword techniques.
Well, look, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. In as much in the original trilogy, because of the way that suit was designed, they could barely like have him moving. This is how you make that work
Yeah, right.
in
right.
a fight scene. It's like, no, he's not moving because he doesn't have to.
Right.
You know,
Makes him cooler.
It makes him cool. It's like, he just shifts to the side to dodge the strike because he knows where it's coming. If it's going to hit him dead on, he just says, get back.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
know?
Use the force more. It was a cool ass moments. And see if I get to that last scene. Let me see that last part.
What was she doing here?
She tried to get around him, so she tried to use her agility.
But like she looks slow.
Hold
me.
on. Oh,
Like-
really? I thought she looked cool, but I thought he was like, all right, go ahead. Like
it looked like he was like, this motherfucker. All right.
see, she tried to go around.
I don't know if maybe it's the way it's shot, but like it didn't.
That shit was badass.
Oh,
And they was
man.
like, I could just kill you right now, but I'm gonna let him do it. Like that. He come back. This dude is so whack. Let's talk about the Grand Inquisitor. He ain't did nothing this whole series.
I told you, I'm just gonna keep calling him 4x4 head, man.
And he come back and have the nerve to talk some shit.
Like he didn't get downed in one shot.
No. And by Beta, you know what he was like, yeah, we're gonna leave you here. Hold on.
Hey,
I'm
look.
gonna tell you how I feel about
Yeah.
that. But let's see if we got that clip.
Did you really believe I did not see it, youngling? You are of no further use.
Goodbye, Grand Inquisitor.
Like, okay, so Grand Inquisitor come back and he come back talking shit like
all good shit.
like, we're gonna leave you where we found you in the gutter. And what if Vader's like, I don't need you either.
Hey, look, man, I would have.
But Master Vader, you failed me.
Like, did you miss the part where this gutter trash gutted you?
Yeah, I know.
I had to pick your ass up.
I know. She trashed, but she destroyed you, outsmarted you, beat you, and make you look stupid every time. Every time you try to talk to somebody, people come to her like, hey, you in charge, right? No, I'm in charge. She's not in charge. Ain't I? You have to ask, man. And it's like, dude, so whack. I was like, okay, I was kind of happy that he was killed because he's whack. But what I'm hearing is, now I'm not sure, but I was saying they think they was going to give Reva her series. That's the thing.
Sure.
And maybe they're going to have Grand Inquisitor
He's
as
gonna
her
be the antagonist.
main antagonist.
Yeah.
Which is like,
okay.
you already beat him.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Like, because that's the thing. Is like we already know she can beat him. So like, outside of giving her a character arc, what's the point?
Well, I mean, it's something there though.
It is.
It ain't.
I like her. I just don't know if I want her to have her own show.
Yeah, same here.
If she gets an episode or two in this anthology series they're talking about, I'd be fine with that.
Right. I hope they do that instead of, because I don't like with Ahsoka. Like I don't really want to see a whole show on her.
Yeah.
Just give me one episode.
Yeah.
Maybe they do that, but yeah, I was saying that that she it's something there because she do got a redemption arc because she was going to be a Jedi and she decided to go down the dark path. So her redemption is right. Her redemption is, can she come back to the light, or for the things she done?
Yeah.
Now she's got to.
I mean, hell, maybe she'll meet Ahsoka at some point.
Right.
Like, hey,
girls get it done.
I was going to talk about Ahsoka's whole "I ain't no Jedi" thing, but
yeah, I mean she quit.
Yeah.
So
it's like you don't have to be one or the other. You can just
man.
say
But she just knew they was full of shit.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Look, man, y'all make it sound like this shit glamorous. I ain't with this shit. The fuck y'all."
Hey,
and
look,
she just left.
I mean, that and let's not forget, they did not have her back.
No, I mean it's just like they are full of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why they failed. But it's just, y'all make it sound glamorous. When when you come in. You think you're gonna do all this good and all this. And yeah, full of shit.
Travel the galaxy, meet new people.
Yeah.
And kill them.
y'all full of shit. But no, we saw that. So, and granted, because I don't know exactly how this gonna end, but they ended it with showing Luke.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what's going on there, and I mean he got one episode.
Yeah.
So what I was hearing is they're gonna do a season 2, and season 2 gonna focus on Luke. So this one was kind of focused on Leia.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
Which I don't know exactly what's gonna happen there. Luke
Like,
gonna get in some
there
trouble.
shouldn't be any story there.
I know, but they didn't have no story here. But whatever's gonna happen with Luke, it can't be this.
Yeah.
Vader and them can't be on Tatooine.
No.
All the shit, it's got to be something on Tatooine.
Like,
Because Luke, didn't he always complain that he never leave Tatooine?
yeah.
So whatever it is, it's got to be on
He
Tatooine.
barely gets to leave the damn farm.
Right.
Yeah.
So I bet you they tied to what's his name, because he was on Tatooine a lot. Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So I mean, they might tie it to that or whatever. He might. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait.
Well,
wait.
nah,
No,
he-
I'm sorry. That's a different timeline.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, that wasn't at this time.
Yeah, because
Is Boba Fett is out there though,
both.
right?
I
Yeah.
think
He's working for Vader at this
yeah,
time
he's still kicking.
because Vader hires him for shit.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we can see a young
Like,
Boba Fett.
I think he works at this point. He's still mostly working for Jabba, right?
I think he worked for whoever, but I remember they saying that originally he was going to be Vader's number 2
Right.
all the way because his first appearance was in the animated Christmas special or whatever.
Yeah.
But what George Lucas said, because they had him in that Christmas special before Empire Strike Back came out, before he was in there, they had him dress up with Vader and all the other people dressed up doing appearances, and nobody knew who the hell it was. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's going to be Vader number 2,
Yeah.
Or whatever. But so maybe we'll see a young Boba Fett. I guess I'll be down
I'll
for
be
that.
down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't de-age him. But he going to keep his mask on, I guess.
Let's just keep the
keep the
helmet
mask-
on.
Let's keep the helmet on.
Like
Like,
look,
no.
I liked Tamara Morrison, but like that dude, he bulked up.
Yeah, well, not even just that. It's just the fact that you just took all the mysteriousness out of Boba Fett by taking your helmet off. And,
Like reclaim the mystique, you know? what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right. Anyway, so that's episode 5, man. I thought it was a good episode. I love the action. Explain some stuff. To me, it was probably it's the second best episode. The third one, was that the one when he dragged him through the fire? That was the third one. Yeah, the third one and the fifth one. These are my favorite episodes so far.
Man, because
And that's all Vader.
That third one is a must, dude. It's like your pain will be unimaginable. Like
Yeah, I just love that too much. Him dragging him through that fire.
that, and I very guiltily love like he thinks he's about to step out and fight Vader, and then he sees him. Nope.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so far, yeah, this is
a great episode. Yeah.
Right, this one I like this episode, and I really like 30. Those are my favorite episodes. But I'm having fun with this, way more than everything else they try to do with Star Wars. So anyway, all right, that's our discussion. Went on a little longer than I thought, but that's our discussion for Obi Wan episode 5. Stay tuned. I said the season finale. It's going to be 90 minutes, so get ready for that. So we're going to get that season finale up. Hopefully we get it up on that Wednesday. I'm going to try to do it on that day. I would like to do, I kind of like to do a watch party, but it depends on what my time looking like.
Right.
But we'll see. So thanks for checking out the video. Anybody still watching, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you get alerts in time we post new videos or we live stream.
And if you like what you've seen here today, hit that thumbs up down below. And please comment on this episode, man. We want to know what y'all thought about it. Especially how old did you think Hayden Christensen looked in this episode? Because I'm going to say 49.
39.
What y'all think?
Split the difference. 46. No.
Okay, he looked 46. We'll say that.
All right, y'all. We got it.
Peace, y'all.